What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Raz Man. This is the Dynasty Overload Podcast. Hey, welcome back. I'm joined by my magnificent co-host, Mr. Manny Jakuba. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. Glad to be on. Let's get it.
Okay, guys. So we got our first start sit-em of the year. All right, this is going to be week 1. Listen, I'm going to read these off, and Mr. Manny's going to tell you who to start and who to sit. You guys following me? All right, let's get it going. Mr. Manny, how are you feeling? You want to start with running backs, QBs, tight ends, or receivers? Which one you want?
The worst position, tight end.
Okay, cool. Let's see if you can handle it. It's going to be rapid fire. All right, we got Kyle Pitts versus the Panthers. We starting or we sitting?
You start him, I guess.
I agree. I think you start Kyle Pitts. You drafted him to start him all year, so I agree. Let's go. Let's go right to another one. This is a little spicy one. I think the guy's name is Noah Gray. So if if our guy Kelsey's not playing, are we playing his backup versus the Lions?
I'm benching him.
I agree with that. Okay, we got another one. Our guy Dalton Kincaid versus the Jets. Is it a party or what we doing?
Benching him.
Okay, listen. That's spicy because I know a lot of guys expecting a lot of big things from Dalton Kincaid. But here on Dynasty Overload, we are sitting Dalton Kincaid week 1. Let's go. All right, we're going to move right along. Let's go to our receivers. We got a couple of receivers we can talk about. Listen, I think a spicy one is Cam Sutton versus the Raiders. What we thinking?
You mean Cortland Sutton?
Cortland Sutton, sorry.
Cortland Sutton. Hey, Cam is back. Cam Newton is back, baby.
Cortland Sutton, let's go.
I would say I'm going to start him because targets.
Absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. You know, you got Mims. I think your boy might still be playing Judy, but I'm not sure. I don't trust that situation. I'm with you. I'm going Sutton. I'm starting. All right, here we go. Jahan Dotson versus the Cardinals.
You start him.
Okay. What are we hearing about McLaurin right now?
I just recorded an episode, and McLaurin is out there practicing.
Okay.
It's looking good, and it's crazy. But I think that McLaurin plays, but he might be on the snap count. But I think he plays.
Okay. So we are going Dotson there. All right. I got a nice one for you. All right. Michael Evans versus the Vikings.
Mike Evans
versus the Vikings.
That is his real name. Yeah. I'm benching him.
Listen, Dynasty overloaded names right now. So you benching them versus the Vikings, versus the bad defense. Okay. Mr. Manny says we are benching them. Okay. So I wonder about our next one.
Especially if I got options. I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay. So you don't. So you're saying that you don't believe in Baker. That's what it is. You don't believe in Baker.
If I'm believing Baker, it's Godwin. Like I'm starting Godwin this week. But I'm not starting Mike Evans. So it's just one of them things. I believe more. The targets is not there. I just believe more in Godwin than I believe in Mike Evans. It's not a bad start, but give me Godwin.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm with you. So listen, this is the next one right here. Michael Pittman versus the Jags. What are we thinking?
Bench.
Trade
him.
Oh. He's done. He's finished.
He got a running back playing quarterback, so I don't know.
Okay, so it's going to get real spicy later on. Okay, cool. All right, let's move over to running backs. Okay. All right, this guy's the Undertaker. He is back from the dead. Javonte Williams versus the Raiders. What are we thinking?
Who? Bench him. Who is that guy?
No faith?
P-Ryan. P-Ryan me now. Javonte? Oh, no.
Okay. All right, listen. JK versus the Texans.
Yeah, start. It's a start. It's a rough.
Okay. Yeah. It's a rough start, but it's a start because the Texans were good against the run last year, if I'm remembering correctly.
Texans defense is going to be stout. They're going to be loaded. They're going to be better than what people think. I just think that they're going to be in a losing situation, and Dobbins is going to get a chance to kind of run the ball and try to run the clock out. But it's one of them things like if you drafted Dobbins, you drafted him to start him. You didn't draft him to just as a depth piece because of where he's going in the ADP. So Yeah, it's a soft start.
Okay. Harris, okay. Najee Harris versus the 49ers.
Ooh, that's a start, especially with Bosa being out. I am starting Najee. Bosa's not playing.
Bosa's not playing?
Bosa's not playing. Look, they said the contract situation. They said this dude is
no. He just got paid.
Oh,
he just got $100. He just got $170 million.
Oh, in that case, you bench Najee.
Hey, listen, bro. I was like, yeah. He just got 170.
Oh, wow.
170. We could do a whole show on 170, bro. That's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
That is crazy. And a running back can't get $2 million out here. Okay. All right. Jamal Williams versus the Titans.
Bench.
I agree. I say bench. Titans were number 1 versus the run last year. Okay. Our man Bijan Robinson versus the Panthers.
Bijan Robinson versus the Panthers. Yeah, I'm starting Bijan. I mean, you drafted him number 1 overall in Dynasty, and you drafted him all over the place. He's starting.
Okay. Listen,
he has to start. One of the things, he has to start.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm completely with you, man, because I think that he's one of those players that you draft to start.
Yeah.
So I agree. Yeah, I'm with you.
Carolina's defense is nice.
Okay.
I would say start Carolina's defense as a streamer versus the ATL Falcons.
Okay.
I'm glad to say that. Yeah.
All right. So check this out. I'm gonna give you a bonus one on here. Since we talked about Bijan, let's talk about Gibbs. Gibbs versus the Chiefs.
That's a start. He's a wide receiver too.
Okay.
He's a wide receiver.
Listen, it's gonna be fun to see what they're doing as far as how they're spreading that ball out. Because I could have asked you about Laporta versus the Chiefs too, because now you got Laporta, and you got Gibbs, you got
Laporta. Laporta is the number 3 wide receiver. I actually talked about this earlier today.
Okay.
Gibbs is the number 2. Laporta is the number 3. That's the offense. That's the Lions offense we've been hearing so much about.
What about J-Mo? When he comes back, what is he?
When he comes back, depending on how good Laporta and Gibbs are, he can slide in either 2, 3, or 4.
Okay.
Yep. Or he could be a decoy. Can he run real routes? These are questions that you can find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
All right, guys, let's get over to our quarterbacks. All right, we got a little bit more. We got a few more quarterbacks than we had the other positions, but let's see it. All right, Geno versus the Rams.
Oh, that's a start. Rams have nobody else left on defense. You got Aaron Donald and who? Jalen Ramsey's gone. The Rams are going to be in play for Caleb Williams this year, so start everybody in Seattle, including Seattle's defense. I'm starting Seattle's defense everywhere I can.
Hey, listen, I am in complete agreement with you. I'm starting Geno versus the Rams. I don't believe in the Rams. I think the Rams are in a very, very tough position, and I don't want anything to do with it. Nothing. I wouldn't touch the Rams with a 10-foot pole right now. All right, Jared Goff versus the Chiefs.
You have to. You have to, because I'm thinking they're going to be losing, and there's points to be had. So, wait, Chris Jones, is he playing?
I don't think so.
You start Jared Goff. You start Jared Goff. But the disadvantage is I think the Lions run all over the Chiefs. That's the disadvantage.
Okay.
It could be the running backs getting love and Amon-Ra getting love, and then Goff ending up with no touchdowns.
If Gibbs has a party out there, then I think Goff does too. So we'll see about it. It's going to be a very, very exciting week 1. Yeah. All right, Anthony Richardson versus the Jags.
Man, look, I'm not gonna lie. I picked up Anthony Richardson in a few leagues. In my draft league yesterday, anonymous, I took him in 9th round or 10th round. I'm not starting him anywhere I don't have to. I'm only starting him in Superflex leagues. That's how much I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna say sit him unless you have to. Okay. Superflex leagues only.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Listen, I think I'm gonna disagree with you. I think he's going to be a start for me because I don't believe in the Jags. All right. So Sam Howell versus the Cardinals.
That's a start.
That's a start. Yeah. Listen. So when you talked about Jahan, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have something to talk about a little later. Yeah. But I agree. Yeah, it's a start. I'm with you. I think Sam is gonna have those rushing yards, and he's gonna be one of the more exciting players to watch this week one. I think that he'll probably be one of the talks coming out of week one. I think he's going to be one of the things that everybody's talking about. I think it's going to be Sam Howell. All right, let's go, Dan. Huh? What's up?
Is Buda Baker still there
for the Jags?
Yeah, no, Buda Baker for the Arizona Cardinals, the safety.
Man, you know what? He might be, but I could have sworn either he or somebody else said they wanted out.
Bro, like if he's there, he's playing both sides of the ball. He will be used like that guy from Colorado. This guy is playing receiver. He's playing quarterback, running back. He's playing safety, corner, and D lineman.
Oh wow!
Because the Cardinals are bad.
Okay. Daniel Jones versus Cowboys.
Daniel Jones versus the Cowboys. That's a sit for me, buddy.
You said it's a sit?
That's a sit.
Because that defense was crazy last year, right?
That defense got better. They got a guy in the middle to stuff the run. So all that running stuff he does.
And then they added the cornerback. So that's gonna be rough. Bro, I know that Daniel Jones got a lot of receivers, but no one is solidified yet. So
you call them things receivers?
He got. Listen, he has a lot of talent at receiver. None proven. He doesn't have any proven talent at receiver, but he has a lot of talent at receiver. All right, let's go and listen. And listen. Well, before we go there, we're gonna say Matthew Stafford versus the Seahawks.
Bench. The minute you said Matthew Stafford, I said, "What are we talking about?
Who is he throwing to? Right?
Who's he throwing to? Van Jefferson?
Man, I think Van Jefferson is gonna prove once and for all that he's not it.
Yep. And I got a lot of shares. I'm hoping he's something.
Man, I just don't believe.
I don't blame you.
Okay.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this: bonus content. Get you some Tyler Higbee in your life.
Well, I was right to say. What about Higbee? What about Higbee? So Higbee is a start.
15 targets.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Okay. So, and me and you talked about this the other day, so I kind of know where you're leaning. But we're gonna go Rodgers versus the Bills. Aaron Rodgers versus the Bills.
Rodgers. He's gonna come out there and
he's a star.
Show, yeah, he's an easy star.
Even against the Bills, good defense.
Yep, 3 touchdowns. Predicted for 3 touchdowns.
Okay. I you know what? I'm gonna agree. I've seen some of the other sit lists, and I know that a lot of people are saying, "Hey, sit Rodgers." I disagree though, because Rodgers is the type of quarterback that's supposed to be able to take on these types of challenges. And listen, and what else did you draft him for? You know,
exactly. And so even at age, he's gonna perform. He's gonna want to show people like, look, I still got it. It's week 1. He has a lot to prove, so he's gonna come out there guns blazing.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you. Our man, Mr. Manny, came through, told us who to start, who to sit, saved us, gonna get us all these good points on week 1. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.